Hello everybody
ExA.
and welcome to ExA. This is round 12 here at Montreal. So this is the first season. Obviously we're here in Division 3 PlayStation, and we're going to see who's going to get pole here in qualifying this evening on this Thursday night. So I'm joined here with Evipt.
Hello.
Just got to make sure that they hear you, and already gone it through the pits wall on the exit. That's interesting.
Well, the exit there.
Okay, that's a bit awkward.
Bro wants to last to first.
Yeah.
Even though we know that's not going to happen.
Oh, that's mean.
I am joking, by the way.
You never know.
The bias is very class. I love the bias. Don't worry.
I think there will be a battle between Sneller and Mastiff here tonight. Well, let's hope that happens, but we need to see what these qualifying paces are like here this evening. So yeah, this is all down on the Aston Martin and the Williams, Mastiff and Sneller. So,
And I reckon there'll be abundance of invalid laps around here.
Yeah, there definitely will be.
Being a danger zone.
Yeah, there definitely will be. I think in the last chicane there'll be a lot of invalidations, so there could be a lot of slow laps coming in.
2 and 3.
Yeah, there could be a lot of slow laps coming in here this evening.
Who's Sniper Beast? I've never seen him before.
Nah, I think he's that new McLaren.
Yeah.
Right guys, sorry for the poor attendance yet again in Division 3. We're supposed to have 14, but yeah, 12 have only joined us here tonight. But we'll see what 12 drivers can do.
Hopefully it's exciting. And we've got the tyre temperature glitch again for the commentators.
Well, I don't think that matters too much for us, but yeah.
But we have got Sniper Beast on our lap.
It matters more to them, not to us.
It does, not to us. Oh, Sniper Beast hits the wall. Maybe not continuing on his lap. Bye, slow leaving the session.
Well, obviously laps are still yet to come in this qualifying session, as Sneller has started his lap.
Oh, messing up the chicane.
Yeah, he went very wide through the chicane there. As he's now coming through, I don't know what every turn that is, but yeah, he's got purple in that first sector. He's got a Haas right behind him, so this could be very interesting in case the Aston Martin spins and yeah, CWM could end up collide into him, which CWM will definitely not fancy it at all, as he's now coming through the middle part of the track, and he's obviously gone purple there because there's no improvements needed to be done. He's gone very wide through the hairpin there, and that's CWM going deep, and yeah, the ball to his lap as he has invalidated Sneller. Now coming down the back straight, he's got the rear wing open, and now he's coming down the back straight into the chicane. Never mind, he's come around the final chicane safe as anything. So what's this time going to be for Sneller Rukala? It's a 1:11.9 for the Aston Martin.
Decent that. Could be better. People have picked up on Echo from one of us. Alfie.
Hold on, I just need to get the chat up so I can see what's happening in the chat. Well, obviously I can't see new comments as a new Alfa Romeo has come in for this weekend. Well, not should I say weekend, this Thursday night. He's a full-time driver in ExA Alfa Romeo, my team of course. So yeah, I want to see what he can do here tonight, as I am indeed Alfa Romeo team principal, and Division 2 driver is currently set at 1:12.8 as RJ. But yeah, we'll see what he can do in this race this evening. And yeah, obviously he's got a debut to show here in ExA, and now we look at Alfie, who has just started his lap, and now he's coming through turns 1 and 2. He went a little bit wide through turn 2, so he's not going to get much out of it.
CWM coming into the last chicane. It looks to be a bit off the pace. Stick to the right hand side. Why? It gains you like a tenth if you stick to the right hand side.
Yeah, he would have gained so much time.
He would have got the pole.
Yeah, well, provisional.
Possibly provisional.
Well, CWM with a 1:12.170 there in the half. He's on 2-lap old softs. I can't do a third lap surely in qualifying, as he probably does not have no fuel left in that tank. And the RS as well. Don't forget about that. Ultra then, who's just started his lap in the Red Bull.
M4.
Another debut to make up is Sniper Beast in the McLaren, as he's coming through turn 1 now. See what he can do. Looks very quick in that first part of the track, and now he's coming up through the exit of turns 3 now into the chicane. Turn 4, very nicely took. What is this first sector going to be for Sniper Beast, the debutant? It's purple in the first sector, says on the map, but obviously we can't believe that at all times. This could indeed be a push lap here from the McLaren, as he's got the rear wing open now. He's coming down the straight, and that's a Williams who's just let him through, which I'm pretty sure is massive, and is coming through the other chicane. There's so many chicanes around Canada, and it's so easy to invalidate. You could easily go wide with no downforces. Now come through the airpin, you get to a purple middle sector as well. So thoughts on this lap so far of it?
I think it's been a very good lap, but the map obviously does lie sometimes, so we will just see when he crosses the line.
And now he's coming down the back straight into the chicanes, the last chicane, the easiest chicane to invalidate on. He's now coming through the chicane, round the final corner, which is equal the chicane. Now it's going to be a 1:10.9.
1 second faster. Are
you sure he's a Division 3 driver?
Not at all. Not at all.
Well, we need to see what these guys can do at the back then. Surely these are not push laps. That could be a push lap.
Surely you can't be 1 second off the pace and looking to be the favourite coming into the race.
Obviously.
But then no one has seen the Sniper Beast before. It's all new.
It's funny how he's just come in and just done that. I bet he's lied on his bar time trial. Yeah, he's probably lied on his bar time trial.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
As Ultra with a purple middle sector on the map.
Well, we'll see what comes up of it, as he's now got the chicane to go. See what he can do. Now coming through the last chicane doesn't actually look a quick lap, to be honest. Stuck to the left hand side, and it will be a 1:12 at least, and it's P4 for Ultra in the Red Bull.
Yeah, the map lies.
Well, if it is a purple little sector, he must have messed up in the last sector somewhere.
Yeah, he did not look like he was pushing in the first sector.
Well, then there's a spin, I think, Mastiff. No, he's just gone off the track. He's going to let the Alpine through.
Snell is half a second under in the first sector.
One person we haven't seen in a while is Fuller.
He's in the pits.
Yeah.
Not out yet.
Wilm Racing then, in the Alpine. He's coming through the first sector. 20.4 in the first sector.
Now 7 tenths under. He's going to get close, but it's not close enough for Snell.
He needs to gain a second then.
4 tenths.
He's on a right push lap, is the Aston Martin. And you can tell. Now, he's got the final chicane to go. He cannot mess up. One bit. Oh, he got a snap of oversteer. What is it going to be though?
Side.
It's closer.
1:10.1. 1:11.1. It's only 2 tenths off.
It's closer though.
It is closer. The fight for pole is on here.
Well, we'll see what CWM can do. I've never seen him race, so we'll see what I can do. Harvey out of the pits for the first time.
RJF1 8 tenths under. He goes into 3rd position.
Good lap there from the Alfa Romeo, the man I want to see race tonight, which is very interesting.
Sticks to the left hand side.
Well, Harvey, he started his lap and he's already invalidated, so that's interesting.
Unfortunate, Harvey.
Evipt is really echoing. Yeah, I can hear myself a bit, mate.
Mate, my headset is like really bad, unfortunately.
Yeah, right. Right then, and Harvey's gone wide. That shows that he has aborted his lap. Obviously, he was on a first lap, so it's not expected to get any better, as now the Ferrari is coming through turn 2. Turn 2 didn't look so good there for Pick, as he's now coming through the chicane. He looks very slow for the chicane. I can't see this lap getting anywhere near the top 5, as he's gone very wide, and he might have to abort his lap here, and he has. Oh no, he's going to keep going. Yeah, he's aborted. No, I think he's going to keep going, actually. This is interesting. No, he's kept going.
I think
fair play to him. Kept going.
I think MPEG is his first time on the wheel. He's turning like well.
Yeah, he's turning.
Well, you got to get somewhere. You got to learn somewhere.
Well, Harvey and Wilm have got to restart their laps. As Harvey comes around the final corner to start his new lap.
Wilm crashed on his lap, got front wing damage.
Well, into the box then. And Harvey comes through turns 1 and 2. The most unluckiest man in Division 3 this season. So the championship leader is currently Mastiff, who's currently in P6 at the moment. Snella Rukla's gone on Inters. Oh no, he's not out on the pit, so we'll allow him for now.
Smud Beast 2/10 under through the middle sector.
Well, the main man we want to ride on board is Harvey.
Oh, he's invalidated the final chicane.
Oh, Harvey's gone on a spin as well.
Sniper as well. Sniper could have confirmed a pole, maybe. Supposed to have a pole, maybe, but not to happen.
Well, we need to see what the other guys can do. Obviously, we're currently in the 110s. Sniper Beast is currently smashing the timing sheets at the minute by 0.2 of a second over Snella Rukala, who actually fought Matic Atimula to win the race, but he just couldn't find a gap to overtake Matic there through turn 1. As oh no, you've ruined yourself. You'll get a penalty for that. Does he not know? Snello is on Inters.
Why the f*** is he on Inters?
I don't know.
Sorry, language.
Yeah, just try and keep the language down if you can.
Yeah, sorry.
That's alright.
I was thinking I was in my own environment there.
Yeah, mate,
Why is he gone?
I don't know. You need to come back into the... You know, I'm going to go and game chat for a second.
Get out of the way.
He's doing a bit of...
Who's behind him, though?
I think it might have been... I don't know, actually.
Oh. Wait, Sniper? Wait, the Sniper crashed? He did, didn't he? Yeah,
I thought... I'm already practicing for Singapore. Sad times. Well, Canada is not a track that everyone likes, to be honest. I mean, I'm probably going to get a disqualification.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, Snuggle.
Anyway, Mastiff's on the lap. Yellow flags through sector 1. Ferrari goes off.
Right, okay. There you go, clipped for you, really. So there's a bit of evidence there that Snella was on the intermediate compound while out on the track, which is not allowed. Only F1 Esports / PSG. No, you're not allowed. It's basically a rule in F1 Esports and PSGL or whatever. You're allowed to do it in PSG. No, you're only allowed to do it in PC divisions. I think because PS divisions are not trusted.
Oh yeah, calibrations with the wheel and stuff. Yeah.
PS driver's not really trusted. So.
No. M4 coming down to the final chicane now. Will he improve on his lap? Hopefully. He will. For the entertainment of the championship. But he doesn't invalidate. I thought he did.
Looks interesting. Just come around the final corner. Should
stay
to the left.
But he goes up to 4th position. 7/10 improved. Purple last sector. For M4.
Well then, we're going to see Fuller for the first time this evening. In the Red Bull, we'll see what he can do here at Canada. Can he absolutely smash the time board and beat Sniper Beast?
Warm Racing goes through to start his lap as well.
As you can see there, he's coming through turn 2. Right then, we'll ride on a few people's on board. Oh, we got a big snap of those there, but I'd rather set a time now before it's too late. He has a quali ban. Oh, Sneller will get a quali ban next race.
Oh.
Interesting.
That makes it interesting for him.
Yeah. He'll have a quali ban next race. Fuller goes purple in the first sector. On the map as we're riding on his onboard. Now it's coming down the middle part of the DRS zone.
As the front three on out laps, Sniper already on.
He's locking up a little bit.
Not on now, this one.
Fuller now coming through the hairpin. It's not purple in the middle sector. He's locked up. Oh, it's gone very deep.
Just settle that there.
And now he's coming down the back straight. Gets the rear wing open. Yeah. Gets the rear wing open. He's now gonna go. He's now got to go around the final two corners, which is the deadly chicane, and he's invalidated.
Oh, no. But he can go on this lap.
Harvey's invalidated. Sniper Beast. He can't go for another. Possibly. No, he can actually. He's just got to have enough fuel in the tank. RJ, who started his lap. Now we're going to ride on his onboard throughout the course of the lap. Here we go then. Into turn 1. Into turn 2. Ultra and Wilm, I think they've collided. No, I think they've just spoiled us.
No, they're just in pit.
Oh.
Harvey.
Oh, RJ is invalidated. They're taking too much curb. Sneller then, what can he do? Unfortunately, they have a quali ban next race after setting a lap on intermediate compound tyres. Now coming through turns 1 and 2. He looks very quick through turns 1 and 2. He gets the power down as much as possible.
Has to get out of the way.
Which is massive.
M4 has to get out of the way.
And he does very nicely there. Sneller there. What can he do? He's up by 69 thousandths of a second there, and he's gone purple, it says on the minimap. You know what I mean? Fuller has a 2x quali ban. Oh, he hasn't set a lap though. Now, Sneller.
He's allowed to do that though.
Yeah. Sneller, he's now middle sector 2/10 up. He can get pole here.
Very good.
Very good business here from Aston Martin against McLaren. Now coming down the straight, he's touched the grass a little bit there as he's now coming down the straight. Here we go then, into the final chicane we go. Qualifying has officially ended here in Montreal. Now he's coming around the final corner. That is perfect, and that is definitely going to be provisional pole for Sneller Rucla. And it is so far.
Sniper though has invalidated. There's no challenge from Sniper or RJ.
Wow.
RJ though on the lap though. RJ is on a lap. I thought he invalidated.
Here we go then for Alfa Romeo.
Snap second or even pole. But it is over for everyone else but RJ.
He's 4/10 up in the middle sector.
He needs to gain.
I think he's a full traction user, not going to lie, but he's doing very well.
Thomas, snow is 0 traction, by the way.
Now, RJ, he's just got the chicane. Can he get pole position? Oh, he's gone a bit deep.
Right hand side.
And will he get pole? It's the front row.
Second place by 3/10. Front row for the rookie. First ever showing, he gets second place. Very good show.
Right then, we'll run down the timing sheets then. So Sneller Rucla on pole position in the Aston Martin by 2/10 over RJ and Sniper Beast, the two rookies, 2 and 3, Alfa Romeo and McLaren. They've set a 1:10.9. Mastiff, the championship leader, starting P4 in this race, 1:11.5. Harvey, 1:11.6. He'll be starting P5. CWM P6. Ultra P7. UGP8. MPIC. Sorry if I said your name wrong or something. P9. Tobias Angus P10. Fuller, who has a quali ban, P11. Wilm Racing P12. So the bottom 3 have not set a lap here in qualifying this evening. Thoughts on that qualifying?
Very good for the Aston Martin driver and the two rookies of RJ and Sniper Beast. Let's see what they can do in the race.
Well then, We're here in Montreal, no formation lap, as there is still a glitch running around with the formation lap, as we're now looking at the garages, and you can see there on your right that the cars have lined up to get ready for this race. Cold tyres are going to be in the case into turn 1, which is not healthy for the drivers. We've got 35 laps of Montreal here this evening, and the lights will go out in just 25 seconds time. Now, who do you think is going to win this one?
If Snell could get through the first few corners without being overtaken, I think he might dominate in this race.
Well, it depends on Sniper Beast, who's starting P3, has to start behind an Alfa Romeo this evening, as we're now going to get to the 5 red lights. Now, the 5 red lights are ticking. Now, 5 red lights. And away we go here for the Canadian Grand Prix, and I don't know what's going on, but RJ has got off to a complete start. Into turn 1 we go then, and they've nearly collided. They're wheel to wheel, the Alfa Romeo and the Aston Martin, and Alfa Romeo lead this Grand Prix, but the traction is helping here for Snella Ruclas. Now they're going to go wheel to wheel into the chicane. That was almost like a Sebastian Vettel move there, but Mastiff now up into the podium. I don't know what happened to Sniper Beast, but he must have got a really bad start going into turn 1 there. What are your thoughts on that start?
Very good start for the Alfa Romeo. Oh, and there's a spin for Sniper Beast.
Yeah.
And Mastiff. Very good start from them.
Yeah. As RJ and Snella going wheel to wheel into turn 1. Mastiff now closing the gap. So, yeah, this will not be good for RJ, who's currently the quicker man. And there is absolutely everything going on as Harvey goes on the inside of absolutely everyone. And now Tobias Angers and Ultra going wheel to wheel into the chicane down the main straight. Now, who's got the straight line speed? I think it's Ultra, who definitely has that straight line speed. He can try and close it down the door. Yes, he can. And there's a bit of colliding going on at the back, and Tobias Angers gets a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I don't know what's happened to him there. He started on softs, which was a bit stupid, but yeah, he's coming into the pits with front wing damage, so he's got a 5-second time penalty to his name already. And he's on a new fresh set of softs. As now we move on to lap 2, UG gets himself up into P11, so no DNF so far. This is a bit of a crazy start at the start of this Grand Prix, but Sniper Beast, he's got to hope for a safety car here. Obviously we can't look at the warnings, but there must be so many warnings flying around. Yeah, Tobias Angers with...
Yeah, must be.
Yeah. Tobias Angers with a 5-second time penalty.
I believe he might have got hit by his teammate in the final corner.
Now Fuller and CWM battling it out into the hairpin, and that CWM going a bit wide there. Wilm Racing can gain some sort of time there on CWM in the Haas. Now Harvey is looking to chase on the Red Bull and the Alfa Romeo, and the Red Bull's going to go on the inside into the chicane, and they've made contact. The two, and Ultra gets himself up into the podium places. P3 for the Red Bull. As Mastiff gets a fastest lap there, while the 1 and 2, they're going to probably battle for the race win.
Ultra with under 10% ERS already in this race on lap 3.
We'll have a look
Not
at the
consumption from him.
We'll have a look at the telemetry. We'll get the lap data off, and we'll get the tyres on actually to make people a bit happy for this one. As I don't really do it, but from now on I'm going to start doing it. I'll do it in F1 2021 because strategies will be a bit different compared to then. So yeah, obviously Part Thermo was on. Well, it's on anyway for setups these days, but not for tyres anymore, as now these two are just separated by 0.2 of a second, and that's Mastiff going a little bit wide there. He's lost a couple of tenths, but he's gaining the tenths back, and he's using his ERS, and he's got DRS, as DRS has been enabled this lap, and now we're going to go on board with Mastiff. He had so much straight line speed there going into last 2 corners, and Mastiff is in front of this Canadian Grand Prix, as he will get the DRS down the main straight as well, as we get a terrible camera angle there, as Snella Rucola has to give way to Mastiff, but he can still gain time, And yeah, this is all dependent on strategy from now on. Obviously, the battling was done into turn 1, but we've probably still got more battling between Aston Martin and Williams here this evening.
Yeah, I agree. It'll be very good battles at the front. There's a battle at the back for 8th position, as Sniper Beast made a dive up the inside, made a bit of contact with M-Pick, but both seem unscathed.
So obviously there must have been a bit of contact between Ferrari and McLaren, as we used to get a bit of beef between them two back in the 1900s, 1990s, 1980s, or whatever you like to call them. Oh, a bit of a voice crack there, but maybe we shall ignore that. As now Mastiff just leading quite comfortably. Sneller is gaining a little bit, but obviously Mastiff on the faster compound. Yeah,
Fuller up the inside of Harvey into the final chicane, leaving him enough room. Harvey goes around the outside. Contact between the Mercedes and Red Bull, but Harvey does get a penalty.
As now Fuller is going to go on the outside of Harvey. They go wheel to wheel. Is the DRS not working here for Fuller, as he's now going to go right round the outside and nearly make contact, but I think Fuller has got him into the first 2 corners, as now he's going to use a bit of his DRS to the advantage, and now I think Fuller is ahead, and yes, he is ahead, as Harvey is on a spin.
Harvey. Oh no, the unluckiest driver in D3 strikes again. Maybe broken a bit of his rear wing there as well.
It does indeed get worse for Mercedes this season in all divisions as well. Jack Clark is the main man for Mercedes this season. He is carrying them at the moment. And that's Wilm Racing, who's lost his front wing. Is this going to be a safety car within 5 laps? No, it's just yellow flags. We carry on.
Missed a big moment at the front with Snell Rukula retaking the lead.
Okay.
Here in the commentary box we have missed this.
As now Mastiff on the faster compound. So we'll gain a bit of time, and now he's coming through the chicane. He'll gain some more time. He's lost a bit of time through the exit of the chicane there, as he has to gain all that time back, and Fuller has a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. It's very hard to keep within the limits at Canada, but unfortunately you have to get through it, and yeah, that's Harvey into the pits, and M-Pick just going across all the track at the moment, as he's currently in P6 in that Ferrari.
Big moment for Snell out of the second corner.
Well, Mastiff, he should be really gaining time on Snell here, as now we're coming down one of the back straights, and now Mastiff will get the DRS down one of them back straights, which is the first back straight of Canada. Now we're coming down through the end part of sector 2, and now through the hairpin. Now the DRS is available here, and Mastiff gets a really good exit out of the corner. Now he needs a really good slipstream on Sneller here as we come down the straight. He's gained about 4/10 on Snell, maybe about 4/10 there. He needs to gain. He could be gaining here on Snell. We go down the main straight. It just does not have the toe, and Snell's gone a little bit wide. So this could be a chance here for Mastiff, who's currently in P8, a battle for the win here this evening in Canada. Some sort of Carlos Sainz, Max Verstappen thing back in real life in 2022, of course, as we're still in the same year as that Grand Prix. So yeah, that was maybe about 10 weeks ago now, that Grand Prix, maybe longer.
Yeah, crazy. Think how long ago it was.
Yeah. Mastiff is gaining time, and now he's under so much pressure here on Mastiff. See the rear end with a penalty.
He does let him through to get the ERS.
Yeah, fair enough.
He does
fair enough.
Very smart and
he's gone and tried to go on the inside. That's
Ultra! He gets rear-ended by Ultra.
Is this going to be a four-way fight for the lead here in this Grand Prix? He still get the DRS. And now they go wheel to wheel, the Alfa Romeo and the Red Bull. And I think the Alfa Romeo is ahead of the Red Bull. Back up into P3 is RJ and the Alfa Romeo.
Very good stuff there from RJ and the Alfa Romeo. Not very good stuff into the hairpin for Ultra. Rear-ending Snell. But these two now, RJ and Ultra, are just going to lose themselves loads of time fighting.
Well, that's what we're here for. The viewers, that's what they want to see. And RJ gets himself ahead as he's now 1.3 down on the top two who are currently wanting to win this Grand Prix. And yeah, it's a bit topsy-turvy at the front.
Yeah, we've got a battle of 4 at the moment, with RJ in third on his debut here for Alfa Romeo Racing. And then Snell fighting at the front like he wants to. Oh, and he's lost it!
Who?
Nice 360 though. Snell's lost it, but he hits a 360 mid-race. Down to 4th for Snell. Stays in front of full air though.
That's not going to be good on his Grand Prix then, and his possible championship fight for this season, as he's now got a fight full air down one of the back straights, but there's no DRS for full air, would you believe it, as he is indeed 4/10 behind. So now he's currently 3.9 behind Ultra in P3.
Oh, he is retired. He's retired on track.
And that's a safety car.
A safety car. Very good news for people like Sniper Beast looking to come back into this race.
And UG gets
UG with a 5-second penalty with a collision. Sorry, I'm just taking your role there.
Nah, it's alright, it's alright. Yep, so that's going to close the gap then. I mean, penalties galore, would you believe it? I mean, we need to see what happens with Harvey. There's now got to
we will
come
see
across
very
him.
soon as they come in through the chicane where he crashed. You can't see anymore.
He may have not crashed, who knows?
I think he crashed and lost the rear end.
Yeah, he must have. Well,
but we can't see it.
Not his fault if he has lost the rear. Yeah, he's just swore in the chat, so yeah, that tells me that he has crashed.
He has crashed all by himself there. But this saves Snell after a horrible accident.
Possibly, but obviously no pit stop changes as we're only on lap 9 out of 35. We have our first DNF in this Canadian Grand Prix, which is not what we want, obviously. Yeah, the top 12 is the points paying positions in this league. And who's that into the box? That's Mastiff into the box. RJ gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings and he's got it under the safety car. How can that happen?
Oh, dear Lord.
How can you end up doing that?
Under the safety car. That is unfortunate there. The rookie.
Well, Mastiff and Ultra there boxing for a fresh set of tyres as they will come out ahead. P4 and P5 as the run down the straight of the pit exit is the undercut is worthy. No, actually the overcut, sorry. The overcut is worthy around here. So, yeah. As now the safety car will not come in until every driver is caught up to the pack. And we've got to wait for 11 drivers. Yeah, we've got to wait for 11 drivers to close up to the safety car, which could be lap 13 possibly, lap 12. And we have to do more laps under the safety car.
Yeah, this field got very spread out. To fighting, penalties and pit stops. Early pit stop maybe for Tobias as well. Is he still on softs? No, he's on hard, 2 laps to go.
Harvey's just said in the chat he's going to start focusing on next season.
That's the way you got to do it. That's the way you got to think. If you're out of contention of this season, which you are, and now RJ comes into the pit.
It's a bit of a late call. A very late call from the Alfa Romeo. But although I think he's done it too early.
Yeah, he will not be able to go that far. Maybe.
Well,
maybe
unless he's good under tyre saving.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, Jensen Button used to go late on the brakes and still save his tyres somehow. So,
True.
yeah.
Good old Jensen Button.
Obviously the one-time world champion, now Sky Sports representative, so yeah, he has a bit of history to his name now. No point trying to still go for the champ. Yeah, exactly, Harvey. There's so little time now. Next is Singapore, so, and then Jeddah,
I
and then
love
Interlago.
Singapore.
Yeah.
I'm so winning D2. Don't even say anything, Alfie. I'm winning it.
No, you're not. Sorry. It's gonna be Alfie. Trust me. Oh, safety car is in this lap.
You, Alfie?
No, not
or
me.
The other Alfie.
The other one.
Alright, I'll take him out. Don't worry.
Or VZ, either one.
Oh yeah.
I think it's between them two now.
If VZ's behind, I'm defo.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be between them two now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be them two.
Unless you can win every single race, you're like out of contention, unfortunately.
If I win in Canada, I could just turn into Prime Vettel, honestly. If I win in Canada, I've got a chance. But now, it's not. We're not on about tomorrow or whenever we we get away with the safety car, and yeah, it has indeed come in this lap. So Fuller with a penalty, 11 lap old hards, Mastiff on new hards, 2 lap old hards. Here we go then, game on. As I did say, the safety car will come in on lap 12.
Oh, he definitely on the horizon for Fuller as we cut off the chicane.
As Tobias Angus and Yuji were fighting there. And Tobias Angus gets there. Oh, there's a spin of Wilm. Wilm racing.
Wilm again spinning.
Yeah. He's not performed well this season. That's all I can say.
He's not. He does have a lot more pace than he is.
Yeah. He is really off the pace in Division 2. So, yeah. It's unfortunate for this season. As
Fuller
now getting ahead. Fuller going wheel to
up
wheel.
the inside before the corner. But he get it done. He does get it done.
Wow.
But he's pushed now. But Snow.
I think, yeah, that would definitely go down to the stewards. Yeah, I think that's just hard racing. There's now Massive going on the inside here of Snella, and yeah, very close to contact. I think Snell and Fuller should have boxed under the safety car. Is this terrible thinking from Aston Martin and Red Bull? But Ultra and Fuller would have had a double stack, so yeah, that would not have been good for Fuller's race. Neither championship. Fuller was a championship leader at one point. So
yeah, first 2 rounds for Fuller. He had the lead.
And now the points paying positions are just going up and up. In Division 2 though, we'll see 200 points for a driver this season. That's Ultra going on the inside of Mastiff, would you believe it? And they're battling, and yeah, Mastiff obviously gets a better exit through there, as that's quite obvious. Not to put anything on Ultra, but yeah, Mastiff is the quicker guy on the timing papers, so yeah. The top 5, well, there's a bit of a DRS train from 6th onwards. DRS enabled this lap on lap 14 out of 35, and the battling will surely get closer. As Fuller will not have a shot at DRS because he is P1, unless he laps someone, which is not very likely. And Sneller, he gets a 3-second time penalty. Sniper, he gets a 3-second time penalty. There'll be a penalty when Mastiff and Ultra get a penalty. Well, Ultra, the only person
when Mastiff gets a penalty,
everyone will have a time penalty. So this will make things fair. We've just got,
unless you're RJ with 8 seconds of penalty.
No.
Oh, and that's very wide for the Red Bull there of Ultra, and CWM takes that position in sector 2, yellow flag, and Wilm racing spun again.
There's squabbling everywhere into the hairpin, and it's about a 4-way fight through the hairpin. Would you believe it? And now they're all coming down the back straight. Here we go then. DRS enabled this lap, of course. Who is going to get the toe? Neither of them. No one. And now we'll look at the top 2. It is a fair fight between the top two as Sneller trying to gain and gain and gain. He can't. He'll send it on the inside for sure.
Inside.
Oh, it's very close to contact as Sneller goes right round the outside there of the Red Bull, but just can't make the move stick. 20 laps to go of this Canadian Grand Prix, and yeah, everything is currently happening between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's
Not 7.
Spin for Ultra.
Yeah, it's unlucky for him. As Tobias Angers gets himself up into P7 as Wilm has retired from the race. He has decided to give...
safety car.
Yeah, of course. He has decided to give up on his Division 3 race here this evening.
Oh, his AI is coming out the pits.
No, it's alright. It always does that.
Oh, does it?
It always does it.
That.
Yeah, it always does that. But it never causes a safety car.
Cool. I didn't know that, to be fair.
As
Drivers through 1 to 6 are in a DRS train, with Fuller leading it.
Oh, Sneller getting so close to Fuller. As now we're coming down the straight. He'll get the toe, Sneller. Here we go then. Down the main straight, Sneller.
Make it.
Sneller goes on the inside, they go wheel to wheel into turns 1 and 2. Who's going to get the better traction out of turn 2? Snap of oversteer there for Sneller, and that's another good exit from Fuller, as he's just defending so well on the Aston Martin, who got pole position here this evening. Lap 16 out of 35, and it's Fuller leading on 15 lap old hards. He'll have to box at some point, as that's a really poor exit there from Fuller, and Sneller will take the lead of this Canadian Grand Prix. Very poor exit there from Fuller. And
yeah,
Fuller gets an... Yeah. Oh, he spun! He spun!
Oh, no!
Oh, no, he must have caught the car.
He caught the car, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, just about. He must have had a right big snap of oversteer there. And he's just managed to caught the car. I bet his heart is absolutely racing right now.
Yeah. Sniper Beast maybe feeling a little bit more pressure in the race than he did in qualifying, because he's dropped right back down.
Mastiff thought about it on the inside. Just couldn't do anything about it. Mastiff keeping quite low on the penalties at the moment. So this race is going to be very interesting with penalties. At the end of this race, of course. Sniper Beast with another 3-second time penalty. Right, we're going to look at the penalties. Oh, there are massive time penalties here. Sneller with 3 seconds, Mastiff with no penalties, CWM with 11, and MPIC retired in the pit. Oh no, is that it's full course safety car?
Is that? It is. No, it's virtual.
Oh, okay.
Virtual out of the final corners.
For BSC as it stands, and yeah, it is a. As well as it's confirmed, it's a virtual safety car. You have to give it a bit of time in case it does turn into a full course safety car. As we'll run back through the penalties. Tobias Angers 3 seconds, Ultra 3 seconds, Sniper Beast 9 seconds, UG 6 seconds. So very poor attendance this evening, but it is very exciting.
Ooh. I've just seen Tobias going into the back for full air under the virtual safety car.
Yeah, I did kind of see that, to be honest. Well, no, Sneller stays out. Are these guys? Is Sneller staying out till he can go on soft? He will lose explosion
so
of time. As now RJ, what's going on?
And oh, and we go.
Yeah.
Didn't even realise we're going green.
Oh wow! So this is very interesting then. As Sneller comes across the line.
Is gone into the pits.
Yeah, so is this some sort of undercut strategy here from Red Bull? What would you think?
Maybe. I think could be an undercut, but the overcut is proven to be quite powerful here.
Yeah.
So we'll just find out in the coming laps.
Sniper Beast, he's currently last place on the track. He just looks so quick in qualifying. His race pace is just not there. So I understand now he is definitely Division 3.
I can't try merchant.
Yeah. He's definitely a Division 3 driver.
Yes.
So yeah, if you finish in mid-table in Division 3, You are division. You are officially a Division 3 driver, so yeah, no escaping anything like that. If you want to become a Division 2 driver, but Sneller scraped the wall of champions there.
I think he might have just missed it. I was riding along board. But he
Oh,
did
he's just
definitely
cut the
first
corner.
there. I was riding on board. I heard no contact with the
I
wheel
heard him
champion.
scrape it, like just skim it, very roughly.
Maybe he did. Maybe.
Well,
Possibly he didn't.
is this? So we're looking at Mastiff now. He's on 9-lap old hards. Is he going to do it with? Is he going to do 50? Is he going to do 16 more laps on hards?
I mean, surely not, right? It's on 9 laps.
Hopefully not.
I mean, it's not possible, surely. He'll go punchers. He's hoping for a safety car at the end of the race. Maybe to get onto the soft compound.
Hold on, I'll just look at that quick comment that someone sent me. I'm a Division 3 driver then. Well, Harvey, listen. You are championship winning material. You just get unlucky. As Mastiff
That's a
now.
big moment there for Snella Rocula, which means fast spice, by the way. He's
So
not maybe showing that fast spice that he needs at the moment.
I mean, RJ, it's a very tough call from the Alfa Romeos. He's trying to go wheel to wheel here with the Williams. That was very close to contact as well, as now RJ gets the DRS, and now we come down the back straight. It's not unlucky, it's just a skill issue. No, it's not, it's unlucky. You had your time. Your best tracks were at the first part of the season. You just need time to settle. And RJ does indeed get ahead of Mastiff, so yeah, it must have been a very good move as we was riding on a terrible camera angle on the Alfa Romeo. As you usually do in F1 22, you just get terrible camera angles. It was the same with F1 2021. You just got terrible camera angles while commentating.
Awful.
Yeah.
Harvey, quick comment for Harvey there. He's as fast as me.
And Stella's
just
boxed.
got very unlucky.
And Snella has boxed.
Yeah.
So is this going to be the undercut or overcut?
We will find out. He goes onto the medium strap
Here we go. Or is it not even close?
Laps.
It's not going to be even close between Snella and...
Between Fuller, the overcut. It's working so much better.
Yeah. I mean, Snella's probably ruined his race win, not boxing under the safety car. He's now got to do a prime Sebastian Vettel comeback drive here.
Cold tides though coming out of the pit lane.
Well, this man is a rookie. He's currently leading the Grand Prix. He's got to save his tyres, or else he's not going to make it to the end on the compound that he's currently on right now. I mean, I messed it up in F2 last Sunday with the strategy after going on old hards, which are like 80%. So yeah, that's the only hard compound that I actually had. So yeah, very disappointing if I'm being honest. But yeah, hopefully this doesn't happen in Formula 1. I mean, I did go from last to... Oh, that's very close there from RJ.
There from the rookie.
Yeah. Well, I did come last to first. I did do a last to first challenge basically in F2.
True, and you made a very hard pass from me.
Yeah. Right, anyway, back to this race. Lap 22 out of 35. RJ leading the Grand Prix, the rookie himself, who has just joined. I don't think it's actually today he's joined. No, actually he's not. He joined a couple of days ago, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, I wish him the best of luck in these last remaining laps. He's got to do, how many more laps of it?
14 laps.
14 laps on this set of mediums. So, you do the maths, 25 lap old mediums.
Not possible.
Well,
the hards went 21.
I think Mastiff and RJ might have to box again, so this is very interesting here in this race.
The bias
Yeah,
and Ultra 2.
yeah, and then CW went on softs, which is very interesting. As UG and Fuller going wheel to wheel, and Fuller just gets a really good exit. He has the traction, and he can just easily get ahead of his sister teammate in the AlphaTauri of UG.
UG is gaining.
Oh wow!
Fuller has DRS. That's great.
Well, Sneller, he's getting too impatient now.
Oh, I picked up a few penalties.
Yeah,
he's at 9 seconds now.
I think this race does indeed. Yeah, I think the race win for Sneller is indeed over, as there's yellow flags, and it's UG.
UG. Oh, team messing it up.
Oh, green flags, and yeah, no safety car. Well, we would love a safety car in the last remaining laps of this Grand Prix. What do you think?
We would. It'd spice things up, but Snell does get a purple second.
Well, I think he got another penalty, didn't he?
He did, yes.
So that's basically. I don't know actually. That might have been last lap.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Hello, Zach, mate. Welcome to the stream. You're a bit late. You're 24 laps down in this race, but yeah, welcome anyway. As RJ, the rookie himself, Zach.
Hi, Zach.
So, RJ, the rookie, leading Mastiff by 2.6 seconds, is gaining on their medium compound tyres, which are fresher and stronger. Of course, as he gets a big snap of oversteer on the exit of that corner. Now, down the straight we go with him. He's still gaining so much time on the straights, as he's now coming through the chicane. And then down into the... And now he's gained 3 seconds on Mastiff. We'll actually look at the penalties, and RJ has 11-second time penalty. So he's definitely not going to win this. So
no,
the maximum position he can come is P5.
By the way, the fastest lap is with Sniper Beast. If you didn't know, he's got a 13.3 lap time, 13.1 lap time. But UG gets another penalty.
Yeah. So that's a bit atrocious penalties-wise from RJ on his debut.
RJ, Sniper, and see with them.
Yeah, but it's only a game.
Canada. It is Canada.
It's only a game, so yeah. Oh, Mastiff!
Oh, and everyone has a penalty now.
Oh wow, this is gonna match things up now. I mean, I've got to give a big fair play to Tobias at the moment. Come on, mate. Yeah, keep this on for 10 more laps.
You got the Tobias.
10 more laps, mate, and you're on the podium. And he's actually gaining. He's actually gaining.
I think
oh, wow.
Might be taking it really slow.
Yeah.
To try and not get a penalty, but he failed in that.
I think he's saving the tyres. I think Tobias is pushing.
That, yes.
I think Tobias is pushing. And that's
Tobias is on 17 old halves.
Oh, Sneller and Ultra going wheel to wheel. Sneller will have the DRS coming down the straight. Who's got the better slipstream? Well, there's no slipstream, of course. And Sneller will tuck into the slipstream. He can't gain any time, actually, on Ultra. Oh, it's very clean.
He's not left him any space. He definitely did. Oh, I was really close to the wall of champions there. But no ERS for...
And Ultra just lets her through.
And no ERS for the two that was battling it.
And Tobias with another 3-second time penalty.
Arsenal just qualifying to the Europa League knockout stages. Arsenal's a banter club.
How nice. Arsenal's better than Tottenham. No offence.
Shush.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
It's very true.
Where are your trophies, mate? Just asking.
18 seconds of penalties for Sniper Beast.
Oh, we could get a disqualification now.
Conversation on. He could. I mean, I got a disqualification at 3 seconds, but they M4
Did you
devices
crash into
both
anyone?
just hit the wall. No.
Oh.
Maybe. Once. I completely took Sven out, to be fair.
So Tobias has actually got ahead of Mastiff as we've missed here.
Yeah, and he made a dive into the hairpin, I believe. And then they both hit the wall straight after the hairpin with those very worn tyres.
Oh, it's very tight, you know. Can these tyres go to the end?
No.
Oh, no, you've got to believe in the drivers here. Can they do it?
You do. To be fair,
Jake,
Snell is
over
naturally one here.
over the curb. Going right over the curb there. How interesting. How do you think this Grand Prix's gone?
I think it's been a very good Grand Prix so far, with penalties galore, of course. But we should look past the penalties and look on the quality of racing, which we have had loads of here. But that is a retirement for Sniper Beast in the middle of the track.
And it's
that is a safety car. And there is people boxing. And I believe Snell might have just gone into the wall straight after the hairpin. But no damage on. Will everyone pit? RJ is, Tobias will, and definitely M4 will. A penalty will be removed for RJ. Very good news for him.
We'll see. Actually, yeah, it might.
He is being served the penalty. He will lose that position. But Tobias has stayed out. What is he doing? Softs on. Snell into the pits again.
Good thinking there from RJ. Good thinking. As he still
Tobias stays out. Oh no.
How interesting.
Ruined his race, unfortunately, I think.
Nah. Well, he's on. He's basically doing here a Lewis Hamilton who did 40 laps on hards, right? Oh, he got close to the safety car there, did Tobias?
Did. He could have ruined his race if he just misjudges the safety car, maybe braking a bit too hard or something like that, and his race is ruined.
Well, people are now coming out of the pits.
RJ will be
UG is so far behind. I mean, Sniper with an absolute atrocious race on his debut. It was a good qualifying for him, but his race pace wasn't there.
Unfortunately, there. DWM might pit again. If he hasn't, but he has. He clearly didn't get a penalty taken away. But RJ did.
Okay, gonna be fun last couple of laps, says now on the Discord. Well, this safety car will end at lap 30, so you'll get 5 laps of racing action until the checker flag. Tobias leading this Grand Prix. He'll lead his first ever laps in EXA, but unfortunately under the safety car, not the way he wanted to lead a few laps. Actually, he has led. I think he has led a couple of laps. No, actually no, he hasn't. His laps are going to be led under the safety car. Well, plus in that, you never know. He could lead another lap without the safety car.
He could get lucky and defend. His tyres are very worn.
He's getting
RJ
so close.
Wanting to push on the safety car. So is Tobias. Fortunately, it is at a set speed of, I believe, 90 miles an hour. Oh, he's done it again. Oh, bro, I just tense level my body for Tobias there.
Tobias, you need to be careful.
Personal.
He's getting it. I think he's feeling a bit cocky here, trying to get very close to the safety car. I get that you're leading a few laps here, mate, but you can't get this bad. You'll end up colliding with the safety car. I mean, Yuji's so far behind. 16 seconds behind. B780, oh my god. How can you get a penalty under the safety car? No offence, but you should never ever get a penalty under the safety car. There's just no need to push under a safety car.
It's just a bad look on Alfie Evipt, but the safety car is going to slap.
Oh wow.
Yuji will be left behind. 6 laps of racing action all the way to the checkered flag.
Well, basically.
Unless it's a penalty, of course.
Well, basically.
Safety car, of course.
Right then. Tobias.
Absolutely to catch up still.
Tobias trying to build a gap on RJ, who doesn't indeed have
Once
a
you go, you
6
have to
second
go,
time.
and there's gone midway
Here
through.
we go. Oh no, there's contact.
He's
There's
taking out
contact.
RJ out of his lead. Oh no.
Oh
That's not
no,
gone
what
well.
has happened there?
RJ
And now
letting
Mastiff.
everyone through.
Here we go
Almost
then.
rear ends.
It's
But
and
here
they
we
go
go, the
wheel
race
to
is on the
wheel.
front. Snell and terrible camera angle there for me. But M4 does let him pass. Snell, he needs to build a 6-second gap to win this Grand Prix. It's going to be very difficult for him.
Here we go then. It's game on. Here in this race, Tobias and RJ tapped on the safety car restart. This race has been full of action, and Tobias lets RJ through indeed. So very good, as RJ does not have a front wing. He was in P1 for some of the laps. RJ, Tobias, he was in P1 for some of the laps. Sneller was in P1 for some of the laps. Mastiff was in P1 for some of the laps.
Mastiff, drop him back. Maybe one of the reserves trying to lead.
25% of the drivers here tonight have led this Grand Prix.
That's
Actually,
crazy.
a bit lower, maybe 20%.
Crazy. Of course, so we're going to look at the gap to the leader, because that's what's really on for the win here for Snell. We've got 2-second gap to the leader. He needs to build a 6-second gap on Ultra for him to win the Grand Prix, and a 1-second gap. I've got the whole order wrong there. A 6-second gap on Mastiff to beat him in the Grand Prix, and a 1-second gap on Ultra to win the Grand Prix if it stays like this penalty wise.
Well, yeah, and 4 laps to go in this Canadian Grand Prix here in Montreal.
It's now
Lance Stroll's and Nicholas Latifi's home Grand Prix. Nicholas Latifi will not be in F1 anymore after 2022, but yeah, focusing on this now. These 8 drivers that are still in the race. We have 4 DNFs from Harvey, Wilm, Empic, Sniper. It goes from 9th to 12th with the DNFs. Mastiff, who has the net race lead. Snella Rukala has the race lead on track, and he gets the fastest lap of a 1:12.692. Does the Aston Martin. But 3 laps to go.
Another penalty is coming now. Cutting the limits way too much in the final chicane.
Nah. I think if Mastiff gets another penalty, he could be in a bit of trouble.
It's surely, big moment there for Schnell, who is just improving on this lap.
Yeah, he's done well. These drivers have done well. These 8 drivers have done well to stay in this Grand Prix, to be honest. But here we are then, with 3 laps to go. There's still possibly action to go, but Sneller is just dominating the Grand Prix now. He's leading by 1 seconds on Ultra in P2.
He has got a 3-second gap to M4, but now M4 is in 4th position.
Now then, we come down the straight, and lap 33 starts. This has been a long Grand Prix, but it's been enjoyable to watch. That's all I can say.
There with the fastest lap.
Show gap to leader. Okie dokie. There you go.
The
So,
leader, he just needs
something's happened to Mastiff actually. He's now down into P4.
I believe he's preserving.
Yeah, I think he's just
championship lead and making sure he doesn't get another penalty.
I think
Which is a very smart move there for M4.
Well then, RJ with the fastest lap as well. It's been a good debut, I've got to say, for him. As an Alfa Romeo team principal, he has done extremely well.
It's been a very good race, but
and Tobias saying should have boxed for softs. I agree with that one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, 20 lap old, hard, basically
lost the rear.
basically done a Lewis Hamilton there at Abu Dhabi in 2021.
Snell. Oh, and it's over. Snell's winning the Grand Prix. If it stays like this, with M. Mastiff getting a penalty.
No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. He just needs to brace.
Snell is winning. He just needs to not get another penalty. If he gets another penalty, he will have to gain another 2 seconds.
Yeah, he needs to stop pushing now. One lap to go. Lap 34. Out of 35.
1.5 laps to go.
And Sneller is leading 4 seconds to Mastiff. Mastiff might not win this Grand Prix.
Well, that's full air with a spin.
Yeah, full air. His contention for this CWM with a 21-second time penalty. Wow, interesting. Right, we'll keep eyes to the gap to the leader between third and first. We're now going to move on to the final lap of this Canadian Grand Prix in Division 3 PlayStation. Now then, he can't mess up. Chicane. He has not messed up. Hasn't gone wide. He survives for another time. Final lap.
One more lap to survive.
He can't get another penalty. He knows. He knows. He knows he's probably going to win this race. So he's not going to push. Can't go wide at any corner. And yeah, Ultra will claim himself P2 as well, as it stands.
He was robbed of a win, in Spain when he got punted off the lead of the Grand Prix.
Oh, he got close to the limit. Got close to the limit there.
But he's got one chicane left to breathe.
Oh, he's gone deep! Oh no!
No!
What has happened there?
He's
and they've nearly made contact.
He's not going to win the Grand Prix. It will be Ultra unless he can get a second now.
No.
And one chicane.
Who's going to win it? This is incredible scenes here in Canada. Snellerukala is coming around the final 2 corners. Snellerukala will win on the track.
Will he take it?
No, he won't. Snellerukala will win.
Snell wins by 1/10 of a second. He wins his first Grand Prix in ExA. Unbelievable stuff with a mess up into the hairpin. He broke way too low. And then a mess up from Ultra in the final corner. Gifted Thomas back the win. That's crazy stuff here in ExA. Final lap drama in D3. Wow.
Absolutely unbelievable scenes. Tobias Angus now. His AI will come across the final corner. What a race this has been with only 12 drivers. This will be going down as one of the best of the season. This will go down in one of the best races in this season of EXA. It probably was the best race this season in EXA. But what a race toward the end. Snell and the Aston Martin in championship gap. Unbelievable. As we get a very terrible camera out there. As we're getting underneath the podium. But here is the final standing. Everyone who raced tonight had a penalty. But Snell comes out on top with an amazing 2-stop strategy to end up with this Grand Prix. But yeah, the Dutchman at the Canadian Grand Prix wins the Canadian Grand Prix. Sorry, I nearly said Dutch Grand Prix, but yeah, no Dutch Grand Prix in the EXA this season. So yeah, P4 CWM.
That's your race, folks.
P5 Fuller, P6 UG, P7 RJ on his debut, P8 Tobias Angus, P9 Sniper on his debut, P10 for Emmerich on his debut. Wilm P11, he's not had a good season at all. Harvey P12 has also not had a good season. As the stream will now come to a close here in the ExA Division 3 PlayStation Division. As now, guys, we unfortunately have to go away from the racing and should be live either tomorrow or Saturday. I don't think the commentator can make the race tomorrow, so yeah. Anyway, the stream unfortunately has to end now. So yeah, crazy action in this Grand Prix. I'll see you next week on Thursday, hopefully with Evipt as well.
See you later, guys.